Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. It's the season opener for the Bethany High Lady Bronchos volleyball team. We're out here in Weatherford, Oklahoma for tonight's matchup. Familiar foes facing off once again in the first game of the season, this time with the 26 behind the title. My name is Luke Young. I'm your play-by-play commentator for tonight's action, and man, this is going to be a fun one. Listen. If you've watched even a single game of volleyball over the past 5 years, you know just how good these two teams are. The Weatherford Eagles are a perennial playoff threat. Bethany only a year removed from a state championship victory. These two teams are powerhouses in Class 4A. First game of the season, obviously, for both of them, so we're going to find out, even just through the first game of the season, a lot about these two teams, which is, you won't hear that said too often, but it's going to be the case here. These two teams are going to push each other. This is the Blake Nightingale pregame show. Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway, back in OKC. Open 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. The phone number is 405-728-1313. Shout out Blake Nightingale. Insures home, life, auto, business, and much more. And yeah, man, what hasn't been said about these two squads? Bethany out here, the away team, Weatherford, the home team. I mean, we are here for volleyball, we're here for softball, we're here for basketball. It feels like Weatherford might as well be our second home sometimes with how familiar these two teams are with each other and how often we come out here. And we got some familiar faces on the floor tonight, at least for the Bethany Bronchos. Again, having graduated a few now juniors going on seniors are still with the program. They're going to lead us, hopefully, to a victory here tonight. Our stream sponsors are Simplify Tech Solutions, Evans Hardware, Ship It Sooner is our, by the way, scoreboard sponsor, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Trinity Endurance. Shout out to all of those businesses. Got to work on some things, though. I just realized now that Ship It Sooner is not on the scoreboard, so we got to figure out something for there. But shout out Ship It Sooner. All right, folks, but let's just go ahead and just jump right into this one. So, obviously, a new year will bring a lot of questions, but Bethany, right out of the gate, is going to be very, very good in the middle of the floor and up by the net. You can put a pin in that, bookmark that, come back to it. They've got returners up the middle and up in the front court that are going to dominate this game, headlined by Kiara O'Hearn and Emma Saylor, not to mention a few others like Vivian Flinton, of course, our starting libero, Gracie Geisler, and a few more that we'll get to here, but Bethany has a distinct advantage in that area. Now, I've got the Weatherford roster in front of me, but you'll forgive me if I don't remember how many of these girls were returners from last year versus new faces, so you'll have to forgive me for that one. But like I said, they're going to be a good team no matter what. I anticipate some great outside hitting from the Weatherford Lady Eagles, and we'll see if that holds true for today's game. Time to get into our Coyote Pawn keys to the game. Shout out Coyote Pawn, longtime, obviously, sponsor of the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Let's check them out. For August 11th, 2026, the keys to the game are communication, clean serves, and toughness. Obviously, these all kind of speak for themselves. Communication, got to be clear, got to be quick on the floor so you don't let too many easy things drop. Clean serves, you never want to give away free points. Of course, you always want the aces. So you just got to be clean with it. Put the pressure on the opposing team. And, of course, toughness. These two teams are going to battle. I feel like I can't reiterate that enough. These two teams are going to battle. It's whoever is tough in the final sets that's going to walk out of here with the win. Coyote Pawn, again, sponsor of the keys to the game. They sit at 5804 Northwest 63rd Street back in War Acres, Oklahoma. They're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturday. The phone number is 405-470-7999 for Coyote Pawn, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Shout out Coyote Pawn. Our starting lineups before we go to break and we do National Anthem will be brought to you by John Campbell Health Markets. John Campbell's out in Yukon. He services all the surrounding areas. He even travels out to see you. Call 405-200-8414. That's 405-200-8414. We don't know Weatherford starters. We're going to meet them here very quickly. But Bethany, you'll look at starting libero, Gracie Geisler. Number 3, Isla Thompson. Number 13, Kiara O'Hearn. Number 14, Hannah Bergman. Number 18, Vivian Flinton. Number 22, Emma Saylor. And one of Caitlin Thanchett and Kennedy Palmer will be starting in that last position. I think it's going to be Palmer, but I don't know that for sure. Like I said, I'm kind of figuring this out at the same time as you guys are, but it's one of those two. Shout out once again, John Campbell Health Markets. And you can hear how loud it is in the gymnasium already. I mean, it doesn't take much time when you're watching a 4A high school volleyball game like this. The home crowd is showing out here tonight. There are Weatherford students coming out in support of the volleyball team. I see some Bethany faithful have made the trip on the other side of the gymnasium. I am unfortunately up here in enemy territory, but we got a good view of the floor. So I'm willing to put up with that, if you will. But like I said, it makes for a great environment for the girls, and you know they love that. We got about 4 minutes left in our pregame show. Then we're going to get into National Anthem and meet our starting lineups for real. Our starting serve today is brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods. All replays will be brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet. And we even have updates from around Bethany High and around Class 4A that are going to be brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. Shout out those businesses once again. And hey, from me to you personally, thanks for tuning in here on GSN Sports and Talk. We had softball season opener yesterday. We have volleyballs today. We have our first coaches show of the year tomorrow. A lot of firsts. And I guess that's fitting for the first week of the fall semester. So we appreciate you tuning in, and we're glad you're here with us. Outside, it's a nice, crisp, cool 102, you know. It's only triple digits out here in Weatherford. And, well, if you made the drive over, we really appreciate it. I mean, trust me, I know how tough that can be sometimes in this triple degree heat on such a flat stretch of land. You really feel the full brunt of it. I'm right there with you. Listen, I'm going to make the drive like 5 other times this week. I'm right there with you. Due on GSN Sports and Talk, exclusive interviews from Fall Media Day are still live. It was a 7-hour event. If you want to go back and find some of the interviews we caught with the volleyball team, the softball team, the football team, and even some of the middle schoolers that came by, go check that out on YouTube after today's action. Again, it's GSN Sports and Talk, Fall Media Day 2026. We had a great time out there. And then, I think it's about time to head to break with just over 2 minutes remaining. We'll stay in break all the way through National Anthem. So stay tuned here on YouTube as we get ready for the first set of tonight's matchup between your Bethany Bronchos and the Weatherford Lady Eagles. Oh, and by the way, while I'm thinking about it, before we go to break, coming up next week, home games for volleyball. So the Bethany crowd's going to get to see them in person very, very quickly, and we're looking forward to that. But for now, let's go to break. Don't go anywhere. More after this. They're doing it.
I'm Gracie, and I play volleyball, and I'm a DS. We have our first game on Tuesday, and we had some scrimmages at Southmore last Saturday, and those went really good. So I'm excited for the season. Yeah. We're just kind of going out there and trying to have fun. We've done a lot of scrimmaging at practices, and we've done a lot. we've ran miles in the mornings, and yeah. I mean, I'm excited because we have that game every single year. It's the first game's always at Weatherford, and so it's fun just to go and I would say it's less stress because it's not like you have a bunch of people coming and watching you
in front
the
of
first
your
game.
home people.
Right.
Right, they're all watching on our YouTube live.
Yeah.
The pressure's on us, really, if you think about it.
I mean, I would say it'll be a little bit different, but I'm excited for the different level of competition too. And you guys aren't playing Mount St.
Mary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them too.
No.
But you do get crossings again, which is another big one.
We do. Yep, that is, yes. But I don't think we play CCS this year.
Really?
But yeah.
Are you still going down there for the conference tournament though?
Yes, I think we are.
Okay.
Come out and support Bethany softball. Same with volleyball.
Good job, girls. Thank you.
Rooted in trust and built on smiles, Boone Reeves Orthodontics is your local specialist for both adults and children. Serving Bethany and all of OKC with their exceptional skill, Dr. Boone and Dr. Reeves are eager to see you. Book your next appointment by calling 405-367-8147 or stop by 7221 Northwest 23rd Street, Unit CD in Bethany. Boone Reeves Orthodontics utilizes state-of-the-art equipment and a wealth of medical knowledge to ensure your smile shines like never before. Congratulations to this year's Bethany High senior class, and remember Boone Reeves Orthodontics when it's time to schedule your next appointment.
Need more money? Then save more money at Nimini Auto Group, 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany. Nimini Auto Group is where your budget meets the open road with high-quality used vehicles at prices that won't break the bank. Step into a world of automotive wonder with many different makes and models, as well as flexible financing options, all supported by our friendly and helpful staff. Got a trade-in you want valued or looking to browse the lot yourself? Call 405-470-0141. Let's find your next ride at Nimini Auto today. Stop by 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway, 405-470-0141.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet your starting lineups. First, for our Broncos, you'll see them on the right. Gracie Geisler, number 2, of course. Isla Thompson, that's how you pronounce that, my mistake. Taylor Williams, followed by Kennedy Palmer, 6 and 7. Kaylor King, number 9. Caitlin Thansheet, number 10. Kiara O'Hearn, number 13. Hannah Bergman, number 14. Samantha Stearman, number 17. Vivian Flinton, number 18. Emma Saylor, 22. McGuire Fields, number 30. And Ava Gordon, number 33. Those are your Bethany Broncos rolling out for the first game of the season. I'm going to actually turn down our live mic here. I don't have to do that too much, but it is loud today. There we go. Now it's time to meet the Lady Eagles. They've got 3 seniors they're rolling out this year, Murky, Taylor, and Loney. Number 2, number 16, and number 6. So here we go. Carson Klassen, number 1. Number 2, Cadence Murky. Number 3, Aiden Taylor. Number 4, Mackie Haggard. Number 5, Tatum Wolgamott. Number 6, Olivia Loney. Number 7, Hensley Harrelson. Number 8, Carson Scamhorn. Number 9, Lakin Mercer. Number 10, Olivia Roper. And number 15, Kylie Taylor. As their lineup continues to be rolled out here. You'll have to forgive me if I have to take a second between calls. Dealing with a slight medical issue, but nothing crazy. The Lady Eagles are head coached by Taryn Gate, who has been here a long time. I think it's God, my mistake. And, of course, we all know Coach Cagle on the Bethany side. He said many players know each other. The coaches know each other here. This is a very familiar matchup for both of these squads, and one you're not going to want to miss here at the very beginning of the year. It's about time to get into this. So once again, thanks to our stream sponsors, Simplified Tech Solutions, Evans Hardware, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Trinity Endurance. Of course, special thank you to Ship It Sooner for their support of the broadcast. It's been a long off season, but it's finally time to get back into it. High school volleyball here on GSN Sports and Talk. Again, this team went a long way last year, all the way to Carl Albert for the state tournament. Just fell a little bit short in the end. I believe it was Community Christian who ended up going on and winning it all. You just got to tip your hat to them. It was CCS's year last year. They were just that good of a squad. But now it's a new year, and anything can happen. It could be this Weatherford squad. It could be our Bethany Bronchos once again. Both teams have everything ahead of them, and the chase to secure a state championship starts right now. All right, so here are your first Broncos rolling out, and it will be number 7, Kennedy Palmer, officially that final starter. That is what I expected, but you can never be sure. There we go. The starters for Weatherford, it looks like it's going to be Carson Klassen. You'll see Mackie Haggard. I see Olivia Roper. Number 9, Lakin Mercer. Number 7, Hensley Harrelson. And number 6, Olivia Loney. Their libero is number 2, Cadence Murky. All right, good. Looks like we got everybody then. It's go time, folks, live in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Where would you rather be on your Tuesday evening? There's maybe one other acceptable answer, and that's Kingfisher for the softball game. But we're here tonight. Bethany High School Volleyball. Bethany has first serve. All right, let's get into it. First serve brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods one more time, and we're underway. First serve travels deep into the back line, nearly mishandled by Weatherford, but they'll send the ball over. And now it's Bethany's time to see if they can find first kill to feed to the middle. And there you go. Number 22, Emma Saylor strikes first. I told you Bethany had a distinct advantage in the middle of the floor. There it is, right out of the gates. Keep an eye and an ear out for number 22. Emma Saylor, fitting that she gets the first kill of the season. Here's the serve from Kennedy Palmer. Travels back again, and the whistle blown immediately. Looks like it was a serving error. That'll even out the first set 1-1. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, first set brought to you by Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Thanks to Aloha, call 405-732-1898. Low serve here, dug out by Palmer. The feed goes over the left side. It's a light touch, and Weatherford can't get the hand underneath it. That kill awarded to number 3, Isla Thompson. Now number 14, Hannah Bergman back to serve for the Broncos. 2-1 lead here for Bethany. Set number 1 if you just now joined us. Serve is up and flying high, and that one well out of the bounds of the volleyball floor. 2-2. Well, through 4 points here, very even. You get a big one, then you give one away. And again, clean serves a key to the game. You don't want to be giving up too many points to a very strong Weatherford squad. We'll have to see if they can clean that up. The serve coming from the other side, targeting Geisler in the middle of the floor. She handles it well. There's the setup by a punch to Saylor and nearly sent back over, but Weatherford just can't string two together. It's another point for the Lady Broncos. Saylor comes off the floor and gets a lot of high fives. She's got her team started off right here in Weatherford. Geisler serve, a line drive over the net. Here come the Weatherford Lady Eagles to the far side of the floor. A nice swing, good dig by Geisler, but no follow-up on that one. That kill awarded to Mackie Haggard. And there's the outside hitting I'm telling you, it's going to be like this all night. Bethany shows their strength. Weatherford shows their. Haggard on that far side, a dangerous, dangerous swing. 3-3. Serve comes from Maloney, and there's a given right back. Make that 4-3 after the service error. Number 7, Palmer off the floor. Coming on in her place, that's Stancheat. Here's the serve from the Broncos. Barely sneaks over, dug out in the back line. Weatherford now plays it near side. Good swing, but a great dig by Thompson. The serve comes out in the middle, over to the left side, and that's a kill for the freshly subbed on Stancheat. Now, PA guy's saying Stancheat. I'm going to go with his pronunciation since he probably got it from the coaches, Stancheat. 5:30, Bethany leads. Weatherford trying to pull back within 1. They go back over to the far side, and that swing travels just a bit too far. Olivia Roper can't find it there. 6-3, Bethany on top. First 4 points went back and forth, back and forth. The second 4 here going Bethany favor. Long serve. The set comes out in the middle. Playing back over to the far side with Roper. Roper swing dug out once again by Thompson. Geisler on the set, goes near side looking for Stancheat. Weatherford defense holds on this one. They'll play it over far side once more, and a missed swing by Mackie Haggard. Just couldn't get enough on it. Slightly mistimed her jump to meet the ball in the air. 7-3 Broncos. And let's see if Bethany can ride this hot streak and really extend this lead. They're approaching double digits already. Set or dump. Well played by Geisler. Set goes to the middle of the floor. That's O'Hearn on the swing. And O'Hearn puts it on the floor. 8-3. With many unknowns circling about this season, how Weatherford deals with that as another service error gives one back. But how Weatherford defends that ball out in the middle of the floor is going to be very interesting to see as this game progresses and as the sets go on. One thing we talked about with softball, if you were with us yesterday, is how these teams adapt and adjust getting into the later stages of the game. It's the same thing for volleyball. Set out of the middle, going back to O'Hearn left side. She targets the far corner, and she got it inbounds. Threaded the needle between 2 Weatherford defenders, and no one came up with it. Lead still 5 for the Bethany Broncos, 9-4. There's the leadership, the veteran presence of O'Hearn coming back into play. Serves up for the Broncos. Oh, and that's going to be trouble for Weatherford. Deflected poorly on the far side, and it's another point. Bethany first to double digits, 10-4. Flinton still back to serve. Gives it another one, targets the middle of the floor. Here's the set out the middle, going far side, and 4 touches. Lakin Mercer that time couldn't find a squared up volleyball. So early on, a lot of those types of errors from Weatherford, miscommunications, not in rhythm. Low serve. Weatherford will play it this time near side, try and get that rhythm going, and they do find a much-needed kill for the ladies in red and black. Mackie Haggard picks up another, 11-5. Number 5, Tatum Wolgamont, goes off the floor for Weatherford. Back to serve will be Haggard. Haggard's ball to Geisler. Back to the middle of the floor. It's a set or dump, and look at the awareness from Vivian Flinton. No one was prepared for that one. It's another kill for 1-8. Emma Saylor back on the floor. Kiara O'Hearn back to serve with a 12-5 lead. First serve is up. Okay, Weatherford now down 7. Again, need something big, and they'll at least get the kill out of that one. Carson Klassen sneaks it over the outstretched hands of Bethany's front line. 12-6. Oh, hold on here, folks. That point's going to go the other way. An attacking error. She went underneath the net and onto Broncos' side, 13-5. You know, I got to be honest, I forgot that's a thing. Nearly a service ace, and it will be. Excellent job. Excellent job by O'Hearn. And that'll result in a timeout taken from Weatherford. 14-5. Bethany pulls away here very early on. We'll go to break and be back after this. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Coming out of break here at 14-5, Bethany serve. Kiara O'Hearn just nailed an ace towards the middle of the Weatherford floor. Let's see if she tries to target that again. She goes deeper to the corner this time, but Weatherford is able to deal. They'll feed it near side, blocked at the net. Weatherford continues their possession. This attack now a light push over, no trouble for Flinton. O'Hearn on the set, goes near side. The swing played well, but not well enough. Off the hand of Thanshite. Bethany finally gets the point, batted around on the other side of the floor, 15-5. Up 10 now. The serve continues. See what Weatherford can draw up here. They go back to the near side again, but another great dig by O'Hearn. Flinton to the far side. That time it came from Bergman. Bergman's ball dug out, going back to the other side of the floor. Trouble at the net, and Weatherford doesn't win this one. It's a pair of purple jerseys going up and meeting that ball at the apex of its arc. 16-5. O'Hearn serve, clips the top of the net, and counted an ace for the Broncos. 17-5. And when it rains, it pours for the Bethany Broncos here in set number 1. They got a little bit of separation and have just ran with it. And there's another one. Talk about pouring. There it goes, 18-5. It's a thunderstorm over here in Weatherford in set number 1. Bethany now only 7 points away from the first victory of the sets. Weatherford trying to get their offense restarted. They roll it over with a palm ball. No trouble for the Bethany D. They go to the middle of the floor with Saylor again. Saylor's ball this time handled well. They feed far side. That swing comes from number 1, Carson Klassen. And Carson Klassen gives Weatherford what they were looking for. 18-6. Cadence Murphy back to serve here for the ladies in black. She's their starting libero in today's game. Gets a good one to the opposing libero, Geisler. The feed comes over to Saylor, left side, and that is no trouble at all for number 22. Emma Saylor continues to be a force up there in the front row. I don't have a stat sheet in front of me. I don't have any way to track it, but I wish I did, because she's got to have 4 or 5 kills already. Palmer on the serve. A sliding dig, but they get to play it. Klassen to send it over the net. Here we go. To the near side. The swing. And a little bit too far. That was Thompson looking to get the kill, and she was hoping that a Weatherford arm got to it first, but no luck this time. That's Mercer. Back to serve. All right, Bethany will play it, 19-7. Going near side very quickly, and Thompson makes up for it on that one. Heck of a swing right there. Number 3. 20-7. Well, if this is your first time watching Bethany Bronchos volleyball, you might be a little surprised at how this set has gone, but they did this to a lot of teams last year. The feed goes into the middle. Bethany gets a couple touches, but they got to send it back over the net on this one. They will return fire. Thompson able to get it over. Here it comes Weatherford, middle of the floor. Light push, and it's saved. The feed goes left side. It's got to be Thompson again. This time the back row is there for Weatherford. Center dump, Geisler's underneath. The set going far side. It's a touch from Flinton, and she put it in just the right spot for the kill. 21-7. And that very easily could have been an Eagles point, ladies and gentlemen. Credit the Bethany defense for their awareness and teamwork on turning that one the other way. The 21-7 serve fed to the middle of the floor for Weatherford. They get a quick kill out of that one. That time it's number 6, Olivia Loney. 21-8. Heading back to serve will be Wolgamott. Again, still down big, still a long way to go. 13-point deficit they face. But you just want to hang around. Drain the energy. Stick around, make it a long set. Set goes near side. Flinton swings, hit it with the wrist. Pop back over. Saylor there, and she takes advantage of it. 22-8. A bad return, and you can't leave that one right in front of the outstretched hand of Emma Saylor. You just can't. Geisler back to serve. Her serve is up, line drive, and that one straight to the net. 22-9. Well, speaking of Geisler, obviously if you were with us pregame, you heard the interview we got with her and her sister. They did a great job, by the way, great representatives of their squads, but obviously what they said is we're just trying to have fun this year. Not worry about all the rest, just have a good time. And when you go up this big, though they just gave one back, you tend to have a good time. A missed, we'll call it a wild deflection, rather. Wild deflection, 22-2. Weatherford's gotten 2 in a row now. See if they can continue a small rally they've got. The serve comes up, and this one Bethany will play. The set goes near side. It's going to be once again O'Hearn who's back in the game. The defense holds for both sides, is batted around pinball action, but the point ends up going Bethany. That's a hard one to call when it gets batted back and forth so quickly. Into the game, number 10, Caitlin Thanscheid. Kennedy Palmer will step off. Thompson back to serve. 2 points away from a set 1 victory. Shouldn't be too much trouble now for the Bethany Broncos. If I can make a prediction here, 2 points away, but service error, that'll give it back. 23-11, the serve returns to Weatherford side. No timeout taken, but looks like it's going to be number 3, Aiden Taylor, to go back and serve. Taylor. See what she's got here. Gets a good start and a good serve. Geisler over to the far side, now back towards the middle. It's a rollover from O'Hearn. Weatherford gets to line up whatever they want here. Middle of the floor, light push, and again put in the right spot. Olivia Roper has seemingly found a little bit of a rhythm. She's slowly identifying herself as the primary option for the Weatherford offense, She's who they want to feed. Geisler with another good serve reception, but that's going to be 4 touches on Bethany's side. The deflection off of Geisler went into the net, and that was just tough to play. 23-13. Weatherford has clawed their deficit back to 10. They continue to serve. This ball's up, middle of the floor, but handled well. The set goes near side, a fake from O'Hearn and swung on by Thanscheid. Weatherford will push it to their far side themselves. It's a battle at the net. Both teams keep it alive. The rally continues. Punch back over. Here's the set. Going far side. Flinton wants it. Hit at the net and not kept in play. Set point. Oh, hold on. Are they giving it to the Lady Eagles? Slight confusion on the floor. Coach Cagle is coming out to kind of debate this one and see what the call was. I thought the same thing, that it was last touched by Weatherford at the net, but the head official seems to think otherwise. The officials now are going to come together and discuss this one. While we got a second, let's give you an update from around the school. Softball is playing at the same time. They're currently in the top of the 6 over at Kingfisher. Currently, it's not going our way, though. Looks to be a 7-1 Kingfisher lead over our Broncos, though Bethany is up to bat, and they do have a runner on trying to create a late game rally. That update was brought to you by Stan's Plumbing, 7000 Northwest 63rd Street. Open 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. You can call 405-721-5100. And the point is reversed. It will go Bethany's way, so it is set point. And that's about what I expected. I would have been very surprised if that stayed with Weatherford. 24-13 set point. Flinton back to serve on set point. It's up and wide right. 24-14. Weatherford gets one last chance with their backs against the wall in set number 1. This is number 4, Mackie Haggard. Haggard's ball goes to the right side. Bethany will play this well, and they feed it to Ahern, who's been clutch for him so far, and she ends it. Kiara Ahern says goodbye to set number 1 and secures that set win for the Bethany Broncos. It's a 1-0 lead for the ladies in purple as we head to a quick break. Well, stick with us. You're on GSN Sports and Talk. We'll be back after these commercials for set number 2. Again, that first set brought to you by Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods. At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our 3rd Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
It's time for a
Pete Stop.
Full service auto repair at 6505 Northwest 36th Street is ready for your visit. Come see the professionals at Full Service and ask about their many services like AC repair, brakes, oil changes, engine repair, seals and gaskets, and much, much more. English or Spanish, this locally owned auto shop provides honest work that removes the headache from auto repair. Call 405-596-9724 and trust Full Service Auto Repair to get you back in the race.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and coyotepond.com. As we get back here in Weatherford, Oklahoma, it's a 1-0 lead on the game for the Bethany Broncos. They get a 25-14 set win here at number 1, and honestly, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. Now, 11, don't get me wrong, is still a pretty big deficit, but at one point, Weatherford was down like 15. To bring that back to nearly single digit shows that Weatherford does have a little bit in the tank. They can fight when their back is against the wall. Though on that one, man, Bethany there, once it got away from 1-1, 2-2, there was just no stopping the Broncos. And that is what this team does. They snowball very efficiently with extremely, extremely consistent play from the middle of the floor. All right, so let's welcome the teams back onto the floor. Again, 1 set win for the Bethany Broncos, eyeing a season opener W on the road. Second inning brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods, 6604 Northwest 38th Street. Call 405-789-8102 for C&J Sporting Goods. Locally owned and family operated outdoor shop with guns, ammunition, clothing, tools, and everything in between. Shout out C&J Sporting Goods. And remember, we're doing a coaches show there tomorrow at 4 p.m. with Bethany High School softball. We invite you to tune into that one as well. It'll be on Facebook and Line 365 and most likely YouTube. Most likely. Again, that's 4 p.m. with softball. Oh, you know what? I forgot we have replay review. I'm so not used to having that I could have replayed that set-ending kill, but I'm not used to it. Remind me, listeners, viewers, remind me of that for set number 2. Try to get that going. Well, Weatherford has first serve here. Their first is up, and Bethany's defense will play it well. They feed to Saylor, who's again been really good so far, but this time Weatherford holds. They send a tough ball over. Geisler on the set, going far side. Quick punch, nothing over for Bergman. Weatherford on the return shot. They feed to number 1, Klassen. Her ball to the back line, dug out. Now Bethany comes near side. The cross-court swing from Thompson, defended well by Weatherford. They once again go to Klassen. And the whistle blown before Geisler gets a chance to make a play on it. First point of set number 2 goes Weatherford. One nil. And that's tough for the Bethany Bronchos because Geisler would have been there. She was underneath that ball for the dig. Line drive of a serve. Let's see what Bethany has in response. They go far side, blocked at the net, and it's a quick 2 points for the Weatherford Lady Eagles. That time it's number 6, Olivia Loney, with the big block at the net. Again, Loney is a name that we're going to hear a lot more tonight. The 2-0 serve. Middle of the floor once more. Let's see what Bethany goes this time. They go back to Saylor, who targets the backcourt, but too far. It's a 3-zip run to open up set number 2 for the home Eagles. Hey, I mean, I said it at the end of set number 1. You got to feel like they weren't feeling too bad the way they kind of battled back there towards the end. They're showing it now. 3-0, the swing comes from the near side. Bethany gets under it for the dig. Geisler sets once more, and Thompson has the kill. Thompson able to run it on the near line, and just Weatherford off the deflection can't keep it alive. 3-1, and the serve goes to us. Hannah Bergman back to serve. Bergman, let's see where she aims here. Gonna go shallow right side, and it nearly works out. Bad deflection by Weatherford. Bethany plays it near side. The swing's up, and whistle blown is going to be awarded Bethany. Looks like another Weatherford player got underneath the net and crossed sides. Isla Thompson was who that ball was fed to. Again, she had Weatherford backpedaling on her swing. Bergman once again on the serve. Launches it back court. Here comes Weatherford. And can you guess who they fed to? Olivia Loney out of the middle of the floor. Makes it a 4-2 game for the home team. Loney, again, you see her in the middle of your street repping number 6. She's got the arm sleeve on that right arm. You can tell how good she is as an attacker. She gets some velocity on that volleyball. The serve is played. Geisler runs over. It's Saylor to roll one over to the other side of the floor. Here's the setter dump. And Bergman just barely can't get under it. 5-2. Was a nice sliding effort. Just couldn't quite get there. Next serve is up on the 5-2. Geisler to the middle of the floor. Bergman on the set. And this one does stay in for Isla Thompson. 5-3. Bethany keeps it around a 2-point deficit they're dealing with here. Saylor comes off the floor. Geisler back to serve. Geisler runs it up, lines it up left side. Here comes Weatherford. Yep, they're going to feed to, you guessed it, number 6, Loney, but this time Bethany's defense holds. They feed it to Thompson, who sends a cross-court shot. Now Weatherford's return fire. Back line, did it stay in? It did. Mackie Haggard off of the immaculate set deposits it on the gray line for a kill in point number 6. 6-3. For those not familiar with high school volleyball, it's a best of 5, with the 5th and final set being a 1st to 15 win by 2, of course, on all of them. So we do have a long, long game for us today. Weatherford has strung together another kill in the meantime. Sounds like that time it was, actually, I'm not sure who they said. I think it was Olivia Roper. So 7-3. Bethany feeds going far side, and this time they pick up the kill. Isla Thompson with the halt to the Weatherford momentum makes it 7-4. Kennedy Palmer steps off the floor. In her place, Caitlin Thanshite. Serve Bethany. Thanshite up in the front row, left side. Low serve, and it bounces back onto the Broncos side of the floor. They give one back 8-4. Kind of the flip from set number one. Now Weatherford is up double Bethany's point total, threatening to run away with it. See if the Broncos can find a way to start a rally of their own. On the service, number 3, Aiden Taylor. Oh, and that's just the luck. That's just luck for Weatherford. We got it in the first set. You can't complain. 9-4. That's a volleyball, baby. Clipped the top of the net and fell where no one was ready for it. Taylor will try it again. 9-4. Higher serve, and well played by Thompson. Geisler on the set, going to Thanshite. Her ball to the far corner is played well by the defense. They feed it to the far side. Geisler with an amazing dig, but no follow-up. Mackie Haggard on the kill. 10-4, Weatherford on top. Just a great swing by Haggard. I don't even know how Geisler got underneath it anyways, but the point ended up Weatherford. Tough reception on the serve. Geisler gives excellent effort to keep it alive, and Bethany sends the ball over. Here's the set, middle of the floor. Light touch, played well by the purple jerseys. The set goes middle of the floor this time. Thompson sends it to the other side. Deflection underneath the net, and Weatherford can't get anything else. 10-5, Bethany picks one back up. Back-to-back, some great defensive looks for Bethany. Shout out, of course, Geisler and Flynn kind of teaming up on that one. 10-5, the set goes near side, and once again the Bethany defense keeps it alive off some hot deflections. Push on the set. Bethany gets one dig. It's played back to Geisler. She's got to send one over, and she does. Now Weatherford lines up from the middle of the floor again. Big swing, and off in the hands of Geisler. No one underneath. Olivia Roper ends the rally. 11-5, Weatherford keeps pushing. And if the Lady Eagles had not found their rhythm in set number one, they have found it here. They are getting some excellent looks at the volleyball and some excellent swings, and Coach Cagle knows it. She's going to take a timeout to talk to her squad and rein them back in, so we'll take a timeout with her. This is Bethany High School Volleyball on GSN Sports and Talk. Currently 1-0 Bethany lead, but the Eagles not far behind. Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. And Evans Hardware is the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware. There we go. We are back here out of timeout, 11-5. Another update from Bethany High School. Checking in on that softball game. It's top of the 7th. Bethany did pick up one more in the 6th, but it's 8-2 now. Kingfisher still on top. Game seems to be approaching its end. The 11-5 serve. Geisler underneath, but it's a tough ball to play. Bergman gets it over. Here's Weatherford on the return shot. Feeding far side. A big swing, but... Oh, hold on. Weatherford was going to get the point. The head official actually signaled them first, but then turned it back over and gave it to the Broncos. So 11-6 it goes. Serve comes off of Bergman. Or excuse me, O'Hearn. It's a swing to the far side, and they're going to say inbounds. Olivia Roper continues a pretty good game for herself, finding point number 12. So you win one, you lose one right there. The serve's back with the red and black. This is number 10, Roper, back to serve. Serves up. Touched first by Thompson. Geisler over to Thompson, who does roll it over the net. Bad touch. Good set. And Weatherford returns the shot somehow. The setter up from Ahern. That time, that was Flinton. Flinton got the kill. Oh, man. That is one thing, folks. I don't miss trying to keep track of volleyball jerseys with how fast-paced this game is. But a good job nonetheless, 12-7. Bethany gets the serve back, only down 5. Kennedy Palmer here to serve. 7 serving 12. All right, Weatherford trying to bring this one back up to go with the quick swing out of the middle, and it's out of bounds. The swing came from number 6, Olivia Loney. 12-8. Even right there, you saw the strategy from Weatherford. That was a fast set to Loney. They want to keep her hot all game long. Loney will call for it and send it over the net. Here's Geisler up to Flynn. Set for Saylor. And that ball deflected into the crowd for a Bethany kill. We've seen some excellent offense off of good sets here. Both teams are capable of it. And Saylor, again, just one of those players kind of on the flip side like Loney, where if she gets the right set, you can't stop her. I feel like even through one full set and a little bit of the second, I'm singing her praises a lot, but she's shown off some good stuff today. Service error will give a point back to Weatherford, 13-9. Bethany down 4. Looks like we're going to see number 3, Aiden Taylor, come out of the game, and number 7, Hensley Harrelson, come onto the floor. Serves up from Weatherford. Geisler there. She plays it up. There's Flynn going near side. Thompson, awkward spin. Somehow it gets back over. Bergman got underneath. Flynn with the set. Goes back to Thompson. Rolls one over middle of the floor, and this time she finds open ground. Ella Thompson makes it a 3-point game. I'm going to have to ask for a pronunciation guide this year, I swear. 13-10. Bethany clawing back into this one. Line drive of a serve. Weatherford barely gets underneath. They go to their own number 6. Played well. Back to Thompson. Near side. She rolls one over. Dug out by Weatherford. They go over to the far side once more. The rally continues. Bethany sets. Far side and batted around but not sent back over. Flinton gets the kill. 13-11. So going back to the Broncos. Right there, they're trying to get Loney and Klassen going for Weatherford. Neither one was able to find the kill they were looking for. 2-point game. Serve is up. See what Weatherford goes to. They just go straight to the middle of the floor, and that time Bethany was ready for it. Weatherford telegraphed that they were aiming for Olivia Loney right there, and she got stuffed in the middle. 13-12, and all of a sudden we may be looking at a tie game. Serve is up. Just barely snuck over the net. Weatherford will have a chance to play it. They're going to go near side this time to Klassen. Klassen's ball dug out. The set middle of the floor. Saylor gets it. Deflected into the bleachers. And it's a tie game in Weatherford. 13-13 and a timeout taken by the Lady Eagles. We will head to break with them. Bethany was down big but has brought this set back to even on the road in Weatherford.
Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support court and drinks like the Bethany Bronchos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778 and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-through lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
We bring you back here in the middle of a pretty good rally these two teams have going on. Bethany feeds the left side. Might have gone off a deflection, but not that time. It was Thompson on the swing, I believe. Just kept it a little bit wide left. Unfortunately, that rally does not end up Bethany's way. 14-13, Weatherford retakes the lead, but only by 1. Coming out of timeout, we got to see what adjustments they make here. Not much you can do about that one. Serve goes straight into the net, and we're back to tie at 14-14. Geisler back to serve for the Bethany Broncos, repping the white jersey for your starting libero. Her serve is played, I won't say well, but hey, look at that. Weatherford sneaks a point out of it. Just got to give credit to Olivia Loney. That is a tough kill to grab, but she sneaks one in there, 15-14. Now back to serve. It's Cadence Murky, the opposing libero. She punches it deep, but Bethany will play it. The set comes out in the middle, looking near side, and we're going to be called for a setting error. That time it was on Hannah Bergman, 16-14. Bergman obviously disagrees with the call, but she'll just have to kind of take that one and move on. 2-point lead for Weatherford. Serve continues. Geisler there. Bergman on the set. Middle of the floor, the swing from Flinton dug out in the back line. Weatherford sets to their far side, and whistle blown before the swing comes off of Mackie Haggard. The point award to Bethany. 16-15. Back to a 1-point game. Thompson back to serve. Number 30, Ava Gordon on the floor for the first time here today. Keep an eye on her, number 30 again. Rollover, Geisler to the middle of the floor. There's the set from Bergman. She gets it to O'Hearn, and O'Hearn with the excellent court vision ties it back up at 16 apiece. Kiara O'Hearn is taking control of that front line here. Good to see out of the veteran presence. The serve goes left side. Weatherford will play it. And the swing from number 10, Olivia Roper, met at the net. Couldn't find a way over. Bethany has the lead for what I believe is the first time this set, 17-16. Up to this point, I believe we've either been behind or tied. Now we finally have the lead. One more chance here. Do they go to Roper? No, not this time. They went for Haggard. Great dig by Geisler. A rollover, and Gordon has to punch it again, but I don't think it would have mattered. The point is going Weatherford. 17-17. Number 7, Harrison off the floor. Number 3, Taylor back on. Aiden Taylor will take the serve. Again, tie game, 17-17. Taylor serve, handled well. Bethany trying to break the deadlock. It's met at the nets, but there's no red jersey to pick it up after that. It's a kill for Vivian Flinton. She does do exactly that, breaks the deadlock, 18-17. Now, we saw Bethany go on a big run in set number 1. Can they do it here? The serve is up. Clips the top of the net, but this time doesn't find the floor. Weatherford on the return shot. Geisler gets the dig. Setter dump. Oh, a collision between Lady Eagles. Two players went sliding into it. Cadence Murky ends up with the ball in her lap. And it's 19-17. I mean, I don't know what you say about that one. She just kind of slid there and stopped and had the ball in between her legs. Weatherford sends one over back line. Geisler there. O'Hearn on the set. Feeds it for Gordon. Gordon's ball flies a little bit too far. 19-18. Not sure if that was the offensive idea there. It kind of looked like both O'Hearn and Gordon kind of second-guessed, hesitated on what they were doing. So the point does go to Weatherford. 18 serving 19. Serve flies far, and that gives the point right back. 20-18, Bethany up by 2. Trying to go up 2-0 here on the road at Weatherford. O'Hearn back to serve. Low serve. Ooh, Weatherford just barely got there. O'Hearn bats one up. There's the set from Flynn. Near side for Gordon, and off the deflection, Gordon has the kill. 21-18. Oh, I've been saying Gordon. That's McGuire Fields. 30, not 33. Ah, man. My mistake, folks. McGuire Fields with the kill. And whistle blown on the serve. Oh, and it's a mistake on Weatherford. Players out of position, looks like in the front row. A mental lapse makes it 22-18. O'Hearn still in the serve. Hits one high. Opposing libero there. The set comes out of the middle, hitting for the far side, and there's a kill for Carson Klassen. Threads the needle through the middle of the floor and picks one back up for Weatherford. 22-19. The home team down 3. It'll be number 10, Olivia Roper, back to serve. Roper lines up her shot. Goes far side. Good receive. Saylor on the swing. Punched up, and no follow-up as it was bounding over towards the bench. 23-19. McGuire comes off the floor. That's McGuire Fields. Now Kennedy Palmer back to serve. 2 points to go in set number 2. The serve is received well. They're going to go straight to their own number 6, Olivia Loney. And looks like they're going to say it was deflected off of Bethany's hands. No argument coming out from Bethany this time. 23-20. Weatherford back to serve, and yeah, keep an eye on Olivia Loney, obviously right there in the middle, number 6. She's teamed up with Carson Klassen and Hensley Harrelson right now. Oh, mishandle on the serve, right through the outstretched hands of Kennedy Palmer. 23-21, Weatherford battling back at the end of set number 2. Telling you folks, this game far from over. The next serve comes up, clips the net, but this time Bethany is there. Flinton pops it up. It's blocked at the nets. Oh, hold on. Oh, she went underneath. So what happened there was Olivia Loney nearly had an unassisted block, a solo block, but she lands underneath the net and on Bethany's side. Makes it set point for the Broncos, 24-21. The serve flies wide left. That will give the point back. 24-22. Again, just gives Weatherford a chance. Just gives them a little bit of life. They need 2 points to push it to win by 2. The serve is up. Geisler underneath. There's the set. Near side. Flynn on the punch. Handled well. Weatherford sets. Middle of the floor. It's inbounds. It's another kill for Olivia Loney. You can see if you're watching on YouTube where that ball is landing. She's doing a really good job of peppering the gray line in the middle of the floor. Next serve, 23-24. Good reception. Bethany will go to, looks like Flynn. Flynn's ball popped up. Weatherford gets what they want. One more time from Loney. This time her ball dug out. Geisler on the set, going near side. Thompson's ball is handled. Loney back over. Geisler underneath once more. The serve to Saylor. She's got it. Emma Saylor off of the set. Makes it a 2-0 game. And just like that, Bethany one set away from a win on the road here in Weatherford. Well, that set, folks, much, much closer than set number 1. You can see the strengths of both teams coming up to show right there. 25-23 makes me think you're probably not going to want to miss set number 3. Shout out C&J Sporting Goods for their sponsorship of that set. We'll be back after break.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family-owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
Tire, oil.
At 39 Tire Express, you get expert service for your vehicle, including tire repair and replacement, oil changes, and second opinions. The crew at 39 Tire Express offers friendly and professional service backed by years of experience in the industry, and they're right down the road from you. Stop by 39 Tire Express at 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway today and see why 39 Tire and Express is the go-to option for tire and oil change needs. Remember, it's all local at 39 Tire, 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway, and keep an eye out for their new hours coming soon.
Tire, oil.
And that brings us back right here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. It's set number 3 here in Weatherford, Oklahoma, obviously. Got to say, folks, we're getting a good one so far. This has been a blowout set, a really tight set. We kind of had everything right now, and it's going to come down to something like this. Set number 3, set number 4, to kind of decide, who's going to win this one. Can Weatherford stick around one more time? Or is Bethany going to win this in straight sets? Find out right here on GSN Sports and Talk. We've got a good one again. Season opener on the road in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Third set is brought to you by Apple Tree Antique Gallery at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Every third weekend of the month, Apple Tree has a major sale throughout the store. You'll want to stop by. 405-495-0602. That's Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It. Bethany will be serving here in set number 3, trying to close this one out and go to 1-0 in the year in straight sets. Kennedy Palmer has the ball in her hands right now. She's accompanied on the floor by Vivian Flinton, Gracie Geisler. Looks like it's Emma Saylor, all the starters, Isla Thompson, and back on that side, Hannah Bergman. All right, here's the serve. It's up and played. Here we go. Weatherford out in the middle of the floor. They're going to set to the far side. A quick punch over, batted around, awkward deflections. Classen can't find the kill, but Bethany can't get the ball over. For the second set in a row, the first point goes Weatherford. And again, it hasn't been that often. Weatherford's next serve. Bethany will play. They go to Saylor. Saylor's ball to the back corner, and she ties it up. Right back at 1. Again, I'd really love to see a stat sheet at the end of this game. I might have to run down there and ask for one because some of these individual players have had some pretty stellar games. Saylor, Geisler, O'Hearn especially. Would love to see their numbers at the end of this one. Back to service, Bergman. Bergman's ball is played. Here we go. Weatherford once again out of the middle. They fake us out with this one, and looks like they caught Bethany right where they wanted them. Carson Klassen out of the near side rips that one down the seam for a kill. 2-1, and yeah, what a swing that was. It'll now be Klassen back to serve. Klassen's ball is up, and here we go. Flinton was underneath. the set to a running Geisler. She rolls one right into the net, though, very quickly, 3-1. Weatherford's own softball team is over at UConn today, I believe, taking on the Lady Millers. I'm not sure what the final score has ended up, though, but it is obviously that season, so Weatherford's got a lot of teams going as well. Saylor off of the set, punches a light one over, but the opposing libero is there. It'll be a rollover from Murky. The set to Saylor, and look at that, Saylor's got another. Middle of the floor where she does her best work. Makes it 3-2. Now here's O'Hearn onto the floor. Takes that spot up there by the net. Gracie Geisler back to serve. Geisler gets a running start. Long serve and too far. Pretty simple 4-2. Seen that a couple of times tonight. Clean serves, ladies and gentlemen, always important. Not the first, won't be the last, though. Number 6, Olivia Loney, back to serve. Loney's ball. Oh, hey, speaking of the devil. That service error gives the point right back. 4-3. Weatherford leads by 1. Thompson, back to serve. Thompson's ball. Hit pretty well to the near corner, nearly misplayed by Weatherford. They're going to at least roll this over the net. Geisler to the middle of the floor. There's the set and a big swing from O'Hearn. Weatherford keeps it alive. Can they get it back over the net? It's got a chance. They do. The rally continues. The set from Bethany. Going to the far side. Flinton with the push. Weatherford there once more. The set from the Lady Eagles goes to the far side. Blocked at the net. One more time for the Lady Eagles. Blocked at the net. Off in the deflection. Somehow it's kept alive. It's just going to be a push. Geisler there. Over to Bergman. Bergman on the dump. 2 touches. And Weatherford doesn't get the point in the end. Let's see that one again. Look at how many deflections off of the ball that was. We thought there was going to be a block right there, and just somehow, some way, we get it over for the kill. Off of this serve, Weatherford in trouble. They'll just have to send a long roll over. Geisler there underneath. Bergman on the set, going near side, kind of an awkward swing. Went a little bit too far for Caitlin Thanscheidt. 5-4. Weatherford does lead 1. No trouble yet. A 1-point game is where this is going to stay for a little while, ladies and gentlemen. Serve up from Weatherford. Awkward reception into the net. And nothing going for the Lady Broncos off that. 6-4. Weatherford on top. I can see Coach Cagle over there in front of the bench on her knees having a quick discussion. Looks like with Kennedy Palmer and Emma Saylor. Constantly talking to her players, seeing how they feel, talking about things to improve, things the team needs to do to win. It's what makes a great coach, that constant talk. In the meantime, Bethany has picked up another kill. 6-5. Looked like that was Thanscheidt who actually made up for that one and able to send it to the far corner. Vivian Flinton back to serve. 5 serving 6, and Flinton's goes right into the net. 7-5, Weatherford on top in set number 3. Hey, replay is brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Suite 610. They're hosting coaches shows again this year. You know we love going out there. Shout out Victory Mattress. Low serve, but guys are there. The set goes to O'Hearn. O'Hearn on the big swing, but Weatherford's defense holds. They have to roll one back over. Flinton to Geisler, going near side to Thanscheidt, and it's deflected off of Weatherford for a kill for Caitlin Thanscheidt. Geisler comes off the floor for a well-deserved rest. She's had a lot to do today. Kiara O'Hearn back to serve. O'Hearn's ball played off at the chest of Weatherford. They're going to feed to the far side. It's a rollover from Klassen. Now Bethany on the return shot. Thanscheidt again. Nothing going on this one. Weatherford defends. It's a better swing from Klassen, but once again dug out in the back line, that time by Thompson. Thanscheidt will try one more. It rolls over the top of the net. No one's got it. Weatherford sends an easy ball over. Here's Bethany. Set offense. Saylor out in the middle, and she's got it. 7-7 after the Emma Sailor kill. Number 22, right on the wing of the Eagle during the middle of the floor, ties this set back up. Means O'Hearn continues the serve. She's got another good one. Awkward roll, but it'll be Klassen to send it over. The Broncos off the set of O'Hearn get blocked at the net. The rally continues. Flinton pushes to O'Hearn from the middle of the floor. She launches one out the back end of the floor. 8-7, Weatherford back on top. Again, I told you we've got a pretty good crowd here. I see some of the Weatherford fans have the program out here. Only 3 seniors on the Eagles lineup this year. They graduated a lot last year, same as Bethany. Service error gives a point back, 8-8. Bethany will have the serve now. But it's Murky, Taylor, and Loney, the only seniors on this Weatherford squad. And Bethany doesn't have much more. We know they're good cores. Interested to see how far they go this year. Palmer on the serve. Weatherford will play it to the middle of the floor and just barely sneak one down. It will be credited to Olivia Loney on that one. 9-8. Looks like number 7, Harrelson, comes back on the floor, and it's Mercer back to serve. Bethany out of the middle of the floor. Flinton on the set, going near side to Thompson. And they're going to say out of bounds. 10-8 on the attacking error. Weatherford up 2 in set number 3, heading to the middle points. Mercer still on the serve. Goes middle of the floor, quick punch. Flinton to Sailor, and just like that. I mean, come on. That's basically a drop ball. How do you defend that? Emma Sailor has another kill. I mean, seriously, that's a tough one. I don't know how you're supposed to defend that. Middle of the floor, can't fire a ball. Everyone's around it. It's tough. It's tough. They do some crazy stuff down there. Serve comes from Bethany. Bergman to send it over. All right, let's see what Weatherford does, trying to push this lead back out to 2. It's blocked at the net. The ball does get over. Bergman on the set to Sailor. Did they touch it? Did they touch it? No, they did not. Weatherford kept the hands away. 11-9. Good run-up swing from Sailor. Just traveled a little bit too far. She and Bergman get a good dap up there. 11-9. Serves up. Here we go. Bergman on the set. Wants Sailor again. Sailor to the middle of the floor. Diving effort by Weatherford. They keep it alive and roll it over. Way to the back. Here come the Broncos. Set offense. They go near side. Thompson wants it right into the net. Nothing going on that one. 12-9. The Lady Eagles on top of your Lady Broncos. 3-point lead for Weatherford. Again, this is do or die right now for the Lady Eagles. This is set number 3. They're already down 2-0. Poor reception by Kennedy Palmer on the serve. 13-9. Geisler is back in the game and nearly had a chance to keep that alive, but it's going to be a timeout from the Broncos. Coach Cagle brings her squad over and says, hey, let's take a second to talk about it. Don't go anywhere. We'll have a very quick break, and then we're back.
Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway serves the Yukon area with professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call Conrad Marr Drug at 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway, which serves the Yukon area. Professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call 354-2582. 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug.
Station update for you. Remember, Fall Media Day 2026 is on YouTube and Facebook. Go to the Gospel Station Sports and Talk or GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube and see the full 7 hours that we spent at Bethany Middle School talking to athletes, getting interviews, and playing some shows. We had a good time. We know you will too. We've actually got one more interview I want to play for you to spoil it a little bit later on tonight from Media Day. So we invite you to stick around and listen to that. As we get back to the action, it's 13-9. Weatherford leads in set 3. They have the serve. It's a quick set and a quick punch from Bethany. The whistle blown. Looks like Thompson might have gone underneath the net. 14-9. Just like that, Weatherford has already tied their set 1 production, but now they lead by 5, well on their way currently at this pace to a set 3 win. Serve is up. Palmer underneath. There's the set going near side, and again, just Bethany can't get anything going. Flinton swing right to the net, 15-9. Bethany sputtering a little bit, spinning the wheels on a little bit of a skid here in set number 3. 6-point deficit they face. Palmer underneath, set at the net, pushing near side, and the whistle blown. She got underneath the net again. Well, Coach Cagle not willing to use another timeout here. She's going to let them play for a little bit, but now it's a 7-point lead. Now, to Bethany's credit, being up 2-0, you do have, obviously, a set or two to give. You maybe don't want to, but you have it. Thompson on the swing, near side, doesn't get over the net. 17-9. Now, when this starts happening, maybe a little bit of fatigue has set in. The timing is off. The jumps aren't as high. The swings aren't as strong. And we do see number 30, McGuire Fields, back onto the floor. See if she can inject some life back into this Bethany squad. The 17-9 serve. Weatherford is up and played. Here we go. It'll field right to Fields. Her ball does get over. Weatherford pushes it far side. They're looking for number 4, Haggard. Haggard's ball too far, and there's a point given back to the Broncos. A much-needed one at that. 17-10. Saylor steps off the floor. Geisler will be back to serve. Bethany down 7. Not done yet, got work to do. They can definitely bring this one back. Geisler serve to the middle of the floor, set near side. The swing is long and too far by number 6, Olivia Loney. 17-11. Could that be how it starts, though? Geisler, once again, a senior on the squad, veteran presence, leader on the serve, targeting the back line. Here we go. Set to the far side, blocks at the net. The opposing libero gets under it, but the whistle is blown. It's awarded to Bethany. 4 touches on Weatherford. I mean, you got to give some credit to Cadence Murky. Just the way she's flying around the floor right now, wearing number 2 in red. Murky on the serve reception. The set goes near side. They want Loney. Palmer gets the dig in the back line. There's the set going near side. Fields has it. Her ball over, but Weatherford will return the shot. Swung from the far side. No hand touched it. It's a point to Bethany, and Weatherford not a fan of that one, but they're going to have to take that one in stride. 17-13. Mackie Haggard got a good windup, and now we see a timeout taken from Weatherford as they don't want to see this lead evaporate. 4-point lead for the Lady Eagles here on the home floor, 17-13 set number 3, though they are trailing overall. We'll see if this ends up a set victory for the Eagles when we come back from break. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Olivia Loney just picked up a kill while we were in break. They came out very quick out of timeout. 18-13 on a ball deflected towards the Bethany bench. It's a 5-point lead for Weatherford. They do have the serve back on their side. Again, trying to close out set number 3. They don't want to be shut out straight sets, but Loney's serve goes straight to the net. Does give one back. Service error, 18-14. And that's the kind of thing that keeps the Broncos within striking distance. Thompson back to serve. Couple substitutions. So the Van Scheidt back on the floor. Bergman's on the floor. Let's see who else. Geisler, O'Hearn, and Flinton. Low serve. Oh, just barely got over the net. Weatherford wasn't ready for it. It hit the hands of Mackie Haggard, who just was not prepared to try and field that. 18-15. 3-point lead for Weatherford. Serves up once more. This time they're ready for it. The set out of the middle, played over here to Haggard. Geisler with the dig. There's the set going far side. They want Flinton, and Flinton's got the kill off of the deflection. Vivian Flinton, 18-16. Suddenly, that lead that Weatherford was so desperate to keep is down to 2. And Bethany won the big one in set number 1, won the close one in set number 2. How does this one turn out? Low serve, that gives the point back. Now again, we've seen that many times today from both sides. Just a rough spot to give a point back. Bethany is usually pretty good about that, not sending too many into the net. But again, it's one of our keys to the game for a reason. Shout out Coyote Pond. 19-16, and again, it's like clockwork. It is like clockwork. That's happened twice tonight. 19-17, Vivian Flinton back to serve. 2-point deficit for the Broncos. Flinton's ball is up and good. Here we go. Weatherford on the set from the near side, go to the middle of the floor, and it hits a couple of arms. O'Hearn couldn't come up with anything at the net. That's going to be Roper with the kill. Good effort by O'Hearn. Just kind of got stuck in between the uprights, if you know what I mean. Came down with the ball between her arms. Serves up, barely sneaks over. Geisler was ready for it. The set goes to O'Hearn. She pushes it cross court. Weatherford on the return shot, fed to the far side. Awkward set, and they can't get anything out of it. It's a point to the Bethany Broncos, 2018. Geisler off the floor. Keep an eye on how these next couple of points play out with Bethany starting libero taking a rest. O'Hearn back to serve. Ball's up, looks good. Targeting that far side. The set goes to the far side as well. Big swing, and it does find open floor. Cross-court attack from Carson Klassen. And when she has gotten a quality look like that, it's been hard to slow her down as well. 21-18, Geisler back on the floor. 3-point lead for Weatherford. They've got the serve on their side. Next attempt up, flying far, but Geisler underneath. The set, going near side, they want Saylor. Quick push, Weatherford ready. Set from the middle of the floor. Coming back to the near side, a push back over. This time Bethany defends. Looks like it's going to be Thanchai to try and get it over, fight for it at the net. Somehow Bethany gets it back on Weatherford's side. Set goes far, blocked at the net. Oh, yeah. And you can see how pumped up Bergman and Saylor are for that one. Assisted block for the two of them. They're still shoving each other around. Hannah Bergman was pumped. That could be a big point, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if that's the momentum shifter. Serve is up. Weatherford with the 2-point lead. They feed. Oh, they tried to feed to the middle of the floor, but Klassen was too far away, and Loney had no chance to get there. 21-20. Still back to serve is Kennedy Palmer, and suddenly the Bethany side of the gym has a little bit more energy. Palmer serve is up. It came to the near side. Weatherford sets from the middle of the floor. The ball is punched far, and it's tied. They once again wanted Olivia Loney, and a timeout taken from the Weatherford Lady Eagles. In the closing stages of set number 3, it's a tie game here in Weatherford.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
And we do come back here out of break. Bethany has the serve on our side, all tied up 21-21. Palmer on the serve. She's done a great job so far. Near side, awkward reception, but they'll set it well. It goes far side, and oh yeah, that's what they were looking for. Carson Klassen. Told you, when she gets a quality look and a running start like that out of that far side, she is tough to slow down. 22-21. The question I posed was, how does Weatherford adapt to Bethany's middle-of-the-floor offense? Now, how does Bethany adapt to Weatherford's outside hitting? The serve is handled well. Here comes Bethany with an outside swing of their own, and it did not touch any Weatherford arms. 23-21, Weatherford 2 points away from their first set victory on the night. Serve back on the home team side. It's up, and Bethany handles well. The set comes out in the middle to center dump, and she got him. Vivian Flinton once again steals one away. 23-22. Hannah Bergman back to serve. She has Palmer in front of her and Geisler to her right. Serves up. And handled well. Weatherford once again trying to close out set number 3. They swing from the middle of the floor. Handled well by Bergman. Geisler on the set. Going near sides. A good swing from Thompson. Can Weatherford get it back over? They do. Geisler to Thompson. Middle of the floor. The rollover comes off of Bergman. Here's a big set. The swing. Geisler off the deflection. No follow-up. Mackie Haggard gets the kill. Set point Weatherford. Timeout taken by the Bethany Broncos. I told you it was going to be a fun set number 3. Shout out Ship It Sooner, 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace. Call 405-256-6264. They're our scoreboard sponsor on all these games. Thanks for their support of the Gospel Station. We're back after these messages.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Serve from Weatherford. Set point. Trying to keep themselves alive in the season opener. Oh, and it goes too far. That's a tough break. Visible frustration from Carson Klassen. 24-23, and the Broncos with the serve. She just picked up a big kill and gives one right back. Bethany could push it to win by 2 here. Serves up, going far. Weatherford trying to stop that from happening. They go far side, light touch, dug out. Haggard receives on an over. It goes back to Haggard, her push, Thompson there. The set, far side, the swing. Flinton wants the light touch, no good on that one. Weatherford, the return shot. Geisler there for the dig. Can Thompson keep it alive? Set number 3 goes Weatherford. There is life here for the Lady Eagles. Although that one doesn't go Bethany's way, you got to imagine Coach Cagle in that timeout was saying, hey, no worries. You can try to end it here. Please try to end it here. But if it goes to set number 4, we've got the advantage. We know we can do it. Feel good, stay loose, and we'll take what comes to us. Well, they're taking set number 4 now. Let's see who gets the victory and what could be our final one here at Weatherford, Oklahoma. Thanks for tuning in on GSN Sports and Talk. We'll be back after these commercials for a new set of high school Class 4A volleyball.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
It's time for a
Pit Stop.
Full service auto repair at 6505 Northwest 36th Street is ready for your visit. Come see the professionals at Full Service and ask about their many services like AC repair, brakes, oil changes, engine repair, seals and gaskets, and much, much more. English or Spanish, this locally owned auto shop provides honest work that removes the headache from auto repair. Call 405-596-9724 and trust Full Service Auto Repair to get you back in the race.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with the selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
And we're back now coming into set number 4. It's been a fun one so far tonight. Set number 4 brought to you by 39th Tire and Oil Express over at 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-833-5992. Shout out the guys over at 39th Tire and Express. Services in English and Spanish. They obviously do oil changes, which is a big thing, but used tires, new tires, they can help you out with all of it. And I actually really enjoyed going over and doing the commercial there. It's not too often that I legitimately really enjoy doing a shoot, but I really enjoyed doing that shoot. They were a lot of fun. So shout out 39th Tire and Oil Express, right on the corner of 39th Expressway and Rockwell. You can't miss them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, here we go. Set number 4. Both of these teams with something on the line. Weatherford will have the serve. If they win this, they push it to a winner-take-all, set number 5. If Bethany wins, this game is over. Season opener on the road for the Bethany Bronchos. They're looking for a dub. Weatherford's looking for a dub. And what, they're both hoping could be a state year. Serves up. Oh, awkward deflection right off of the shoulder right there. See that at number 14, Hannah Bergman. For a third set in a row, the first point goes Weatherford. That's a trend that hopefully you've been keeping an eye on. Weatherford, ever since that first set, has been striking first. This serve, much better handled. Saylor off of the set, hits it off of an outstretched Weatherford arm, and it's tied 1-1. Now, thankfully, obviously, it doesn't matter too much for the Bethany Broncos. They are absolutely a squad that can take a hit to the mouth and keep on swinging and get back up. 1-1 serve. Bergman targets the middle of the floor. Here's the set, far side. It's once again Loney. Her ball dug out in the back line. The set goes cross court. Thompson on the swing. Dug out by the opposing libero. Now their serve goes over to Klassen. A fight for it at the net. Somehow it gets back on the Bethany side. The set goes far side. Flynn wants it. Nothing going there. Weatherford, where did they go? Middle of the floor. Line drive of a shot. High deflection. Geisler keeps it alive. Can they get it back over? They will. Weatherford on an awkward ball. They have to do something here. Can they get a good ball over? They do. Geisler. Here we go. Big swing. Saylor can't find it on that one. The rally continues. Weatherford from the far side, and they're the ones to find the kill. Carson Klassen couldn't end it with the first swing, ends it with the second. Got to feel like that was a slight missed opportunity between Bergman and Saylor. Would have loved for Saylor to put a hammer on that volleyball. Said she went for kind of the finger roll. 2-1 serve into the back line and deflected way off into the crowd. 3-1. Weatherford up quickly, too. Well, I told you pregame, I'm going to say it again. These teams were going to take each other to the brink. Serves up from Weatherford. And it does go out. A much-needed point given back on the service error. That was number 4, Mackie Haggard. Carson Klassen comes out of the game for Weatherford. We're going to give her a break. Geisler on the serve. Hers is up and handled well. 3 versus 2. Oh, awkward touch there. Awkward reception and just nothing happening cleanly for both sides, but Weatherford wins it no matter what. Haggard really Loney really couldn't get anything under that, and then Thompson was like, well, I guess it was hit to me. I'm going to try to field it, and then nothing happened there. 4-2. Murky on the serve to Geisler. Here's Bergman to the middle of the floor, thrown over, and miscommunication on Weatherford. That's number 5, Tatum Wolgamott, number 9, Lakin Mercer. Landed right between the two of them. Then Scheid back on the floor. Thompson back to serve. Bethany serve. It's a good one. Weatherford will play it to the far side. It's a massive swing by Olivia Roper, and she's going to find a kill. Look, you could see the windup on that one. You had to assume that she was going to come down with something. Still was a good effort at the net by Bethany's front line. That's just a tough ball to block, ladies and gentlemen. The 5-3. Thompson there on the reception. There's the set. Push to O'Hearn, and O'Hearn picks up a kill. A running jab taken at Weatherford, and they couldn't block it. 5-4. Bethany has the serve back on our side. It's up, going far. Weatherford does play it. Set comes out of the middle, hit towards the middle of the floor, rolled over. Geisler there. The set from Flinton going near side. That's then Scheid, and a big block by the opposing number 10, Olivia Roper. Just give credit where it's due. Roper was all over that volleyball. Mackie Haggard back to serve for Weatherford. With a 2-point lead, she serves it to Geisler. Geisler over to Bergman. Bergman to Thompson. And the rally will continue. Now here's Weatherford swing. Not too much on that one. Geisler handles it. Center dump, and it works out once more for Vivian Flinton. She's been really good at that today. I feel like Flinton has had more center dump successes than you would have guessed coming in today. You always see a few, but it feels like she's had a lot. Awkward ball, tough to play, and that's going to be 4 touches. Weatherford had the serve reception go a little bit too close to the net. They couldn't follow up on it. 6-6. Again, this set is also 1st to 25. We don't go to 1st to 15 until set number 5. On the 6-6, Weatherford pushes far side. They're going to get to Klassen. Klassen's ball too far. The attack error makes it 7-6. Bethany leads. Timeout taken by the Weatherford Eagles. Tell you folks, it's like this every time. These two teams don't know how to do anything but a barn burner. We're back after this.
Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice. On the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Bronchos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
We're back out of break. 8-6 Bethany leads. 2-1 set lead. O'Hearn on the serve. Sends a good ball deep into the back line. This is going to be tough for Weatherford. They're just going to have to roll one over. O'Hearn underneath. There's the set going near side. Dan Scheid had good swing, but it's handled well by the defense. They're going to go once again to Klassen, and let's see what's called here. 4 touches on Weatherford. Point awarded to the Bethany Broncos. They're up 3-9-6. 7:45 p.m. out here in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Thanks if you've been tuned into this game so far. Awkward reception, but a good ball touched over. Are you kidding me? How did that work out for Aiden Taylor? I can't say that that's something I've seen a lot. Olivia Roper back to serve. That was the most defensive swing you'll ever see, and somehow it finds open ground. The serve's up. Fanchite underneath. Geisler to the middle of the floor to roll over from the Broncos. Now Weatherford gets to run their offense. Middle of the floor, they take a big swing. It's in bounds. It's once again Olivia Roper, who has come out as, again, one of the leading scorers here for Weatherford. I mean, we knew that she, along with Loney and Klassen, were the main threats, but it's been a good game. Awkward serve reception, but Bethany will keep it alive and roll it over. But here's another chance for Weatherford to get a big point. 9-8 with a chance to tie. Geisler gets a hand on it, maybe ill-advised. Thompson was behind her. The miscommunication makes it tied. 9-9. Still back to serve is Roper. Her ball's up. This one handled, whoa, kind of punched right there. Fanchite. Huh. I feel like that's not good analysis, but she put both fists together and literally punched it and went off wild off the knuckles. Geisler receives the next serve. There's the set coming over to Saylor. Saylor on the through ball. Back into the net. Can Weatherford keep it alive? They will not on this one. Would have been 4 touches no matter what, 10-10. Well, we're staying tied. Oh, hold on. I have 10-10. Oh, there it goes. They just updated the scoreboard here. It is 10-10. Our serve, Palmer, into the net. Service error makes it 11-10 and gives the serve back to Weatherford here in set number 4. Bethany won sets 1 and 2. Weatherford nabbed set 3. Now we're in set 4 with another close one. Serve just barely sneaks under. Palmer underneath. Bergman over to the near side, and Thompson picks up the kill. Well, she had been looking for that one all set 3. Finally comes away with the swing she was looking for, number 4, 11-11. Serve goes back to the Bethany side. Shout out our stream sponsors, Simplified Tech, Evans Hardware, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Trinity Endurance for their support of the broadcast. Here's the serve. Bergman's is up, traveling far. Awkward reception, back over the net. There's the swing. And how about it? Double it up. Number 3, Thompson with another kill. I said earlier that Bethany can't afford to give those up to a good Weatherford squad. That goes both ways. Weatherford doesn't want to give those up to an excellent Bethany squad. Another serve from Bergman. Sneaks over the net. Weatherford plays it to the near side. There's the swing from Klassen. Dug out by Bergman. Geisler on the set. Near side. Thompson wants it again. No kill on that one. Weatherford to the far side. Klassen from that side. And dug out in the back line. Geisler on the set. Coming near side. Thompson once more. Sound like a broken record. The set to the middle of the floor. This swing coming out of the back line. No good on that one. Bergman with the set far side. Blocks at the net. Punched up and kept alive. One more touch for Bethany. They get it back over the net. Weatherford has to scramble to put something together. Klassen wants it. Light touch, no good. Geisler on the set. Far side once more. Flinton, she's got it. A long rally, but it ends up in favor of the purple jerseys. 13-11. Question is, does Weatherford have enough left in the tank for the reverse 3-0? Currently Bethany up 2. Service reception goes to a center dump with Geisler there. Bergman on the set, coming near side. Thompson wants another. Look at the reaction from the Bethany players. Thompson is killing it. What a reception, what a dig on the center dump, and then boom. She knew what she was looking for the entire time. 14-11. Replays, of course, brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet. Weatherford will feed it to the far side. They've got their leading killer, number 6, Olivia Loney, back on the floor, and it doesn't take long before she makes her presence felt. 14-12. Yeah, you can imagine with a fresh number 6 subbed back into the game that's where they were feeding. Carson Klassen out to serve. Klassen goes far. Uh-oh, here's a big call. And the judges do say that it got out of bounds before Bethany touched it. Server's error makes it 15-12. We've had a couple of those for our officiating squad. Our officials and our line judges have done a great job tonight. 15-12, awkward reception on the serve. Weatherford will at least get it over. Geisler to the middle. There's Bergman, set for Flynn. Flynn with the punch, too far. Right idea, she knew where she was going, just couldn't quite execute on it. See right there, Bergman kind of talking and giving some advice, kind of asking, hey, what could we have done better on that one? All right, here we go. Thompson on the receive. There's the set and the push over. Awkward deflection, but Weatherford will keep it alive. They go number 4, Haggard. Haggard to the other side. Here's Bethany back on the swing. Flinton again, and it stayed in bounds. Cross-court shot from Vivian Flinton. And number 3 and number 18 are the story of the fourth set as far as the Bethany offense goes. Number 7, Kennedy Palmer off. Number 10, Caitlin Thanshide on. Here's the serve from Thompson. Sneaks over the net. Uh-oh, that's a tough one. Into the net and sent straight down. It was number 2, Cadence Murky, who couldn't handle the serve. Timeout taken by Weatherford. Could be a good sign for the Bethany Broncos as we head back to break. It's a 2-1 set lead and a 17-13 lead for the Broncos here in set number 4.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. And Evans Hardware is the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware.
We welcome you back from break. 2-1 set lead. If you've just now joined us, man, you've missed a great opening match for the 2026 season. These two teams have gone to war, folks, and really, we didn't expect anything different. Bethany will have the serve as we get back into the action. Thompson has done a great job here in set number 4, serving with should be a 4-point lead. Currently, scoreboard says 16-13. I thought it was 17. Let's see if that gets changed. Serves up. Here's Weatherford. Middle of the floor, fed to the near side, and out of bounds. A tough break for Weatherford, but great eyes from Gracie Geisler. And now the scoreboard will say 17-13. So I guess I was one ahead because I don't see them changing that to 18-13. Thompson continues. Low reception on the serve. Pushed back to the far side. Light touch over. What a dig by number 10. Wait, hold on here. What happened? That looks like a clean dig, but the official's going to say the point is awarded to Weatherford. Hey, well, you can't do too much about that. Caitlin Thanshide, just respect the effort. Again, I thought it was a clean dig, but I'm a little bit further away than they are. Whistle blown. Looks like we have some sub-confusion on the floor. It'll be, looks like we're going to have number 3, Aiden Taylor, come on, and number 7, Hensley Harrelson, sub off. Kind of lost our rhythm here, but now we're back into it. All right, here we go. Serves up. Taylor. Deep one. Geisler there. The set out the middle, coming near side. And there you go. Thanshide makes up for it with a kill of her own. 18-14. Bethany's still up 4, trying to be first to 20 in what would be a decisive set 4. Serve is up. Line drive over the net. Awkward deflection into the net. Somehow Weatherford got it over. There's the set. It's going to go to Thanshide again. Weatherford somehow defends and throws one back over the net, and it's a kill for Mackie Haggard. I mean, just credit where it's due. That was a scramble from start to finish, and Haggard got enough of it to send a line drive straight to the floor. 15 serving 18, another deep one. Thompson ready for it. There's the set. Going to go to Geisler to roll it over. Weatherford gets to run their offense again, middle of the floor. It's punched over. Thompson has to keep it alive. She can't. Olivia Roper brings this back to a 2-point game. 18-16, the serve remains with Weatherford. Number 4, Mackie Haggard back to serve. Geisler underneath. There's the set. Far side, O'Hearn blocked at the net, and the point goes Weatherford. 18-17, Weatherford has brought it back within 1. Bethany was up at least 4 just a few minutes ago. How quick leads evaporate in this sport. Service reception, Geisler underneath. There's the rollover from number 14, Hannah Bergman. Weatherford will send the ball back over. Flinton underneath to Geisler. Over to Bergman. Her swing cross court, no good. Weatherford feeds it to the far side. They have Klassen again. Scramble to keep it alive. Bethany sends it back over the net. Oh no! The whistle blown. They say 4 touches on Bethany. And no one on the Bethany side of the floor can believe it. The officials are going to have to come back over and talk about this one. Basically, everybody on Bethany's bench jumped up and protested that. Let's see if this call stands or if it gets overturned. We've already seen one call overturned here today. Geisler there to listen in. Got a smile on her face. I don't know if that's a good or a bad sign. Officials still discussing. Well, we've got a second. We got to shout out once again Blake Nightingale State Farm. You'll hear about him again in the pregame show. We also do a player of the game in our pregame show, so if you want to hear our pick as the point stays Weatherford, we invite you to stick around after the conclusion of tonight's game. So it's going to be 18-18 after the conclusion of the deliberation. Both teams getting an explanation for this one real quick. That's a tough break. Again, it's just a tough break for Bethany because it's scramble, it's fast-paced, it's hard to see, but it really did look like they were going to come up with a big defensive stand. Now Geisler explaining to Coach Cagle what the call was. And looks like Cagle and Geisler are going back to plead their case once more. Extended break here in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Well, we got a second. Right now on GSN Sports and Talk, exclusive interviews from Fall Media Day. Tune into that after you get done here, and it looks like we're getting back into the action. The 18-18 serve, and we're back underway. A set from the middle of the floor. This is going to be tough, and Weatherford wins lead back. Timeout taken by Coach Cagle. No surprise there after a call doesn't go their way and they lose the lead. Once again, a tough break for the Broncos. How will they respond? Find out after these messages.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Both teams back out onto the floor in a hurry here in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Shout out John Campbell, by the way. He sponsors our starting lineups. All right, the 19-18 serve. Weatherford trying to push this to a winner-take-all game 5. O'Hearn on the big swing, blocked at the net. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be 4 touches. Looks like that ball did not hit Weatherford hands and went straight into the netting. 20-18. Well, the response from the Weatherford Lady Eagles has been incredible tonight. Whistle blown before the serve. And another error on Bethany. Just here at the end of set number 4, things have not gone right for the Broncos. they've lost just about every call you could see. 21-18. Geisler underneath the serve, though, takes a lot. It's going to be Bergman on the swing. They've got to find a kill here, a point somehow. Weatherford has to roll one over. This should be the opportunity. Flinton sets to the middle. O'Hearn wants it, and she's got it. And that's what Bethany needed. Maybe the halt to the Weatherford momentum. Emma Saylor back onto the floor. Gracie Geisler gets a break. Would not be surprised if the next offensive possession goes straight to 22 in purple. O'Hearn on the serve. Sends it far, sends it deep. This could be trouble. Off of the basketball backboard. Oh, but the rollover finds the floor. That's number 9, Lakin Mercer, who steals one away and gets the momentum back with the Lady Eagles. 22-19, Olivia Roper back to serve. Now it's back out to a 3-point lead for Weatherford. Bethany has a chance here, got to bring it back to 2. Saylor on the swing. It's out of bounds. (23-19). Weatherford 2 points away from sending it to a winner-take-all Game 5. Set 5. The set from Flinton goes to Saylor again. She's got a falling swing, and Weatherford, I don't even know what to say, folks. I don't even know how to explain what I'm seeing right now. Everything is going right for the Lady Eagles. Set point, Weatherford. Roper on the serve. Geisler underneath. There's the set coming near side to Saylor once more. A couple deflections. They tried to kick it but couldn't get underneath. Bethany stays alive in set 4, 24-20. Number 7, Kennedy Palmer back onto the floor. Caitlin Thanshide takes a break. Palmer will have the serve. It's got to be perfect here. Serves up. Weatherford trying to send it to 5. Swing out of the middle, push far. Palmer underneath. There's the set from Flinton coming near side. Thompson takes it. Weatherford bats it up and around. They'll get a chance to return. There's Klassen. Good dig once more by Palmer. The set from Flinton. Back to Thompson. Near side. It's inbounds. Thompson picks up the kill. 24-21. Still got work to do. Not out of the woods yet. No chance to take a break. Palmer's got to get another good one. Excellent defensive stands from her. Her serve to the middle of the floor, nearly mishandled. Weatherford has to roll one over. This could be a big chance. Flinton on the set, middle of the floor, near side. Thompson off the deflection. She's got another. 24-22. It's a game of runs at the end of the day. Palmer continues the serve. It's up, a high one, traveling deep. Service, ace. Kennedy Palmer. She has willed this team back into contention in set number 4. She and Thompson. It's up once more. Weatherford trying to end it. They don't want to go to win by 2. Klassen with the push. Bethany underneath. Geisler with the set. Coming near side. Thompson once more. Middle of the floor. It's win by 2 in set number 4. How about this run for the Bethany Broncos? 24-24. They just made a 5-point comeback. Next serve is up. That one goes too far left. Palmer finally lets one slip, and it's advantage Weatherford. Whistle's blown as we get some subs coming on. Now the defense has to hold for the Broncos. Get a good reception on the serve, run your offense, tie this thing back up. There's the reception. On the set, it's Flinton to Thompson. Near side, cross-court shot, dug out by Weatherford. They feed to the middle of the floor. There's a big swing. And set 4 goes Weatherford. Man. It went the distance, but we're going to set number 5. all knotted up 2 apiece. 8:05 p.m. here in Weatherford, Oklahoma, but we're not done yet. Hope you had no more plans for the rest of the evening. It's set number 5. We're back after this.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
As we come back for the 5th and final set, an update from softball. Bethany High School softball did drop their game against Weatherford. They will open up district 0-1. They are 0-2 on the season. Tough look at the beginning of the year for the Lady Broncos, but we've seen that team in action. When they get going, they can put together a pretty good team. So far, it just seems like the opposing bats have gotten to them in 2 games in a row. So we'll see if we meet them this weekend for the tournament out in Weatherford, if that fortune doesn't turn around. But that's neither here nor now. Season opener for Bethany High School volleyball tied up 2-2, now in the winner-take-all set number 5. And what a game this has been. Bethany won set 1 in big fashion, 25-14. We thought, oh man, if they play like this, they'll be untouchable. And then they win a close one. Weatherford gives them trouble in set number 2, but they eke it out in the end. And then in set number 3, it's a turnaround, indicative of Weatherford gaining the home momentum. There's that advantage. And then in win-by-2 situation in set 4, Weatherford gets a win again. So now it's time, set number 5. Brought to you by Full Service Auto Repair at 6505 Northwest 36th Street. Call 405-596-9724 for Full Service Auto Repair. They do everything A to Z with your vehicle. Shout out Full Service Auto. Bethany has first serve. Palmer, it's up and good. Here we go. All back to 0-0, first to 15. Weatherford to roll over their first possession. Geisler to the middle. There's the set. Fed to Saylor. And note it, as Saylor picks up the kill, that's the first time Bethany has grabbed first points in set number 1. I told you to keep that trend in mind. There it is. Palmer back to serve with a 1-0 lead. This time it goes a little bit too far. Service error ties it back up 1-1. It's going to take everything you got and more. Folks, I don't want to call it too early, but this could be a preview of a playoff matchup we see once again at the end of the year. The 1-1 serve from Weatherford. Geisler there to receive. Vivian Flinton on the center dump, this time defended by Weatherford. They feed it to the far side. Nothing going there, blocked at the net. One more time, can they get anything going? No, Klassen doesn't have it. Bethany on the return shot. Bergman can't find open floor. Klassen once more, far side, Geisler with the dig. There's the set, near side, Thompson into the back row, back into the net, and it's a point for Bethany. The Weatherford defense just couldn't come up with anything after repeated swings from Bethany's offense. Shout out Vivian Flinton right there on those sets as well, opening up that opportunity for Isla Thompson. Oh, but a service error sends it back into the net, that time from Hannah Bergman. 2-2. It's a tough one, folks. It's a tough one. Got a long way to go. Back to serve, number 5, Tatum Wolgamott. Wolgamott's serve just barely dug out, but that's going to be hit outside of that rod on top of the net. 3-2, officially an ace for Wolgamott. Tatum Wolgamott back once more. 3 now serving 2. Barely got over the net. Awkward deflection, but Bethany will play it. Geisler to send it over the net. Here comes Weatherford trying to make it a 2-point lead. It's a quick push. Geisler gets up and brings it down. Sent over to Flinton. Flinton on the big swing. Blocked at the nets. But that will be out on Weatherford. Had to confirm the call, but the point does go Bethany. A blocking error. Here's Gracie Geisler. Geisler serve. Up, middle back, and played. Weatherford to the far side, and the set too close to the net. Bethany will break the tie and find point number 4. Again, you got to take those when you get them. You got to take those and run. Small errors like that can have a big impact if you can make them snowball. Geisler serve. Low again. Barely got underneath it was Weatherford. Their swing, back row, and they find the kill. Olivia Loney has been a headache all night long, and she continues to do so. 4-4. It's going to be Murky back to serve. The Liberos is up. Geisler underneath. The set from Bergman to Flinton. Flinton on the quick hit. No good. Rolled back over. Geisler, this time to Bergman. Far side, there's the swing. Back row, handled well. Weatherford tries to just get a light touch back over, but Mackie Haggard can't get enough on it. 5-4. Into the game, here's Caitlin Thanscheid. Back to serve, Isla Thompson. Thompson's serve, handled by the opposing libero Murky. It's a standing swing, Geisler underneath. There's the set from Bergman coming near side, Thanscheid to the corner, no good. 5-5. We remain tied in set number 5. And if you are wondering if it does go tied to 15, we do win by 2, in set 5. Serve handled by Bethany. They go far side. It's going to be Flinton again, and off the deflection, she finds the kill. 6-5. Vivian Flinton has had those opportunities before. Good to see that she is still coming up with it. That gives Bethany a lot of confidence here late in this game. Long serve, awkward deception, and they somehow got it over. I don't know how Weatherford did that. The set goes near side, off the deflection. Should be Bethany's point, I think. Yes, and it will be. Weatherford fans, not a fan of that one, but I can confirm I did see that one clearly, believe it or not. That it was off the deflection of Weatherford. 7-5. Timeout taken, Lady Eagles. Some trouble on the defense and a bad call results in a break taken. Weatherford again knowing that they can't go down big here in set number 5. We'll take a break with them. Don't go anywhere. More volleyball after this.
Tire, oil.
At 39 Tire Express, you get expert service for your vehicle, including tire repair and replacement, oil changes, and second opinions. The crew at 39 Tire Express offers friendly and professional service backed by years of experience in the industry, and they're right down the road from you. Stop by 39 Tire Express at 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway today and see why 39 Tire and Express is the go-to option for tire and oil change needs. Remember, it's all local at 39 Tire, 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway, and keep an eye out for their new hours coming soon.
Tire, oil.
We're back here in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Thanks for tuning in if you stuck with us this long. Hope you're enjoying the action. 7-5, Bethany does lead in the winner-take-all set number 5. We are back to serve with Vivian Flinton. Her serve is up, it's low, but Weatherford out of their timeout will handle this well. It's a big swing blocked at the net, but out of bounds. That swing came off of the hands of Olivia Roper, who, as I mentioned, has been a headache all night long. That gives the serve back to Weatherford. This is number 4, Mackie Haggard to Geisler in the back row. There's the set. It'll be Thompson sending it over, nearly miscommunication. Weatherford on the return shot, and they cross the middle line. 8-6. So now the whistle has had a big impact here in the later sets, and I don't say that to say that the refs are doing bad. It's just how the game has progressed. But whoever can clean up that area of their game should walk out of here with a win. There's the serve from O'Hearn, deep into the back row, 8-6. Weatherford feeds it to the far side. Good dig on the Klassen swing. There's the set, near side, Thanchai. Can she find it? Not on that one. Murky, near side, cross-court swing, and that one travels into the Bethany bleachers. Lake and Mercer tried it, but just got too much on it. 9-6. Especially in a reduced set, you just don't have the points to give. O'Hearn continues the serve. From a long way away, she gets a good one over. Set out of the middle. Sent to Klassen. What a dig by Thanchai. Thompson off the follow-up swing. Deflection. Weatherford has to play it. They'll roll it over into the middle of the floor. O'Hearn underneath. There's the serve, middle of the floor. Saylor tries to tap it and just didn't get enough under it. Another chance where you think, oh man, Saylor has a chance to really go up and hit it, and just mistimed. Whether it's the set being higher than she expects or she's jumping too early, she just hadn't been able to get that good swing on it that she was getting in the early sets. 9-7. Bethany on the set, far side, Thanchai. Awkward reception, and it will send back over the net. Set from the middle of the floor on Bethany's side. This time it's going to be, number 14, Hannah Bergman. You know how you win? You hit it where no one's standing, and that's what Bergman just did. 1-4 picks up a big kill. Number 7, Kennedy Palmer back on the serve. She was the one serving when Bethany went on a 5-point run to force set number 4 and to win by 2. Her serve this time goes a little bit too low. 10-8. Seen some Weatherford athletes from other sports out here supporting the volleyball team. I see some baseball guys out here. I believe I've seen a couple soccer players running around. Pretty good stuff. Always love to see student engagement. Bethany on the attack. Far side, they want Bergman again. This time Weatherford holds. They feed to Klassen at the net. Bethany had a good block, but no follow-up. Thompson couldn't get underneath. 10-9. And we're going to have a timeout. I was looking to see if Cagle will go for it, and Coach Cagle does. So let's take a timeout. 10-9. It's a 1-point game here in Weatherford.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
Well, this one has been a marathon, folks. 8:19 p.m. We've been going for something close to 2.5 hours now. And for volleyball, that is a marathon. And we still got some time to go. Only 10-9. Weatherford on the serve. Handled in the back line. That was Palmer. The set goes near side and a good swing, but dug out by Weatherford. They play it to the middle of the floor, and they find the kill through Olivia Loney. It's all tied up 10-10. Olivia Loney, when she's on the floor, is a game changer. Bethany's got to find a way to shut her down. Both teams with only 5 points to go. The serve reception. Handled into the middle. It's a running swing from Thompson, but she mishits it. 11-10. And that's a tough play to make on the run like that. Cross-body swing gives a slight advantage to the Weatherford Lady Eagles. Serve is up. Palmer again underneath. This time the set comes from the near side. It's actually going to be Bergman to send it over. Set to the middle. And once again, Olivia Loney. Now, I told you, folks, they're going to have to find a way to shut her down if they want a chance to win this one. McGuire Fields back on the floor for the Bethany Broncos. 12-10. Advantage Weatherford. They've only got 3 to go. Bethany has 5. Low serve. Geisler underneath. Here's the set by Flinton. And Saylor with the tap. Weatherford does keep it alive. They go back to Loney. She doesn't find the kill on this one. That's a hook shot of a swing from Saylor. And she teams up with Fields on the far side for the block. 12-11. That's much needed for this Bethany team. Hannah Bergman back to serve. Got to keep this close. It can't get any further than 2 at any given time. Bergman serve. Into the back row. Mishandled. They've got to roll it over. This could be the chance to tie it back up. Geisler underneath. There's the set to the middle. Saylor swings. She's got it. Well, you could see that one coming from a mile away. Exactly how it worked in set number 1 and 2. They line it up for Saylor once more. 12-12. If Bergman can keep doing that, I don't want to call anything just yet, but if Bergman can keep doing that, here's the serve. It's low. Weatherford with the bad ball over, and yes, there's the next kill. Thompson follows up on it. Timeout taken by Weatherford. It's an instant classic in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Man, what a game.
Need more money? Then save more money at Nimini Auto Group, 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany. Nimini Auto Group is where your budget meets the open road with high-quality used vehicles at prices that won't break the bank. Step into a world of automotive wonder with many different makes and models, as well as flexible financing options, all supported by our friendly and helpful staff. Got a trade-in you want valued or looking to browse the lot yourself? Call 405-470-0141. Let's find your next ride at Nimini Auto today. Stop by 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway, 405-470-0141.
Here we go, 13 serving 12. Weatherford trying to keep this game the same way, around a 1-point deficit. Geisler to the middle. Bergman sets for Saylor. The push cross court. Does she have it? She does. Saylor sees the opportunity and takes full advantage. Game, set, match point, Bethany. 14-12. With a chance to end it, here's Hannah Bergman. Serves up, it's good. Weatherford has to make a miracle happen here. They give it to Loney. Loney's ball dug out. Great dig. Thompson on the swing. It's over! Bethany's got it at the end, a 3-2 victory on the season opener. And what a game we just saw. Instant classic all the way. Let's take a look at that one again. Ah, crud, I missed it. Never mind, we missed it on the replay. I'll get better at that. But, man, what a fun one. 3-2. I'm going to have to go down there and get some interviews because I got to know how they're feeling after that one. But we got a post-game show to do first, so let's turn it over very quickly here in about 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll explain how we got to this point in the match.
My name's Avery Twyman. I'm in 9th grade, and I play outside hitter and middle back. It's always been my position. I love hitting, like, a lot. So I've been doing that probably since I started playing. I mean, I know everybody, so it's a lot easier than, like, whenever we were in 7th grade and it was just, like, kind of some new people. We kind of all are, like, I feel like we're all pretty good friends. Like, we all get along really well. It's just, like, a lot of support. So, like, everyone's, like, on the same page, kind of. And even the upperclassmen, like, we're all, like you said, like, one big family. Like, we all talk to each other. We're all really supportive. Like, I feel like it's pretty good.
How do you get ready and react when volleyball is coming your way? What's the trick there?
I try to stay calm, like as calm as possible, because I mean you can get really like antsy and really excited whenever you're out there, especially if you've like been sitting out for a little bit and you finally get put in. Like it's very like, oh, I have to go do this really quick, and then I have to do this really quick. So I feel like just kind of having a calm mindset and like just breathing through it and like kind of relaxing your body a little bit. The upperclassmen are like a lot more welcoming and like they're really kind, like a lot of them, and they're very loud and they're very outgoing. And I mean, I love all the upperclassmen. Like, they're all sweet, they're all kind, and they were very welcoming. Just playing with everyone and meeting everyone and going to a lot of tournaments or games. Leaving school early. I think we're pretty ready. We have really good girls this year, and I think that we're doing pretty good. Just stay confident in everything you do and just be outgoing. And if you're not outgoing, then it's kind of hard to do certain things. So just be outgoing, be confident in what you do, and you'll do great.
Well, hey, this is Blake Nightingale here at State Farm. Just wanted to reach out to you real quick. I'm headed out to Disney World this week, so we're excited with the family. But wanted to take a few minutes just to talk to you about what is important as we're going into the summertime and the school year when it comes to your insurance. And so obviously here at State Farm, we do everything, auto, home, life. And it's just a great time to, as you're getting ready to finish up vacations and get back into the swing of things with school starting, just to kind of do your checks with your insurance. Call your agent. Make sure you know what coverages you have, what's important and what's changing. Insurance is always changing, and State Farm's got some new options, new plans, some exciting things coming up. We also have some dividends coming out to our existing customers as well. So a lot of fun stuff to come out here. I've got 5 licensed staff members that are ready and willing to help and just kind of go through your insurance needs. And so give us a call. We'd love to help you out anytime you have some time just to get a quote or go over your current policies with us. Give us a call here at 405-728-1313, or you can also text us, same number at that, 405-728-1313. We hope you have a great rest of your summer with all the vacations planned, and hope to have fun at Disney World in the next couple weeks. So thank you, guys.
This is Blake Nightingale, State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent, located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Well, welcome to the Blake Nightingale post-game show. Of course, Blake Nightingale, you just heard his commercial and all that. Great guy, super awesome, super friendly, 7304 Northwest Expressway. Man, what a game we just saw, folks, and that was a fun one. A barn burner marathon all the way to the end. 3-2, Bethany wins with a 15-12 final set. And Weatherford really gave us a run for our money, but you could kind of say it the other way. We gave Weatherford more than a run for their money. I mean, these two teams, constant foes, evenly matched, familiar with each other, and today Bethany got the better of the Lady Eagles. Some stellar players included for me: Isla Thompson, Gracie Geisler, Emma Saylor, Vivian Flinton, and of course we had some heroes there at the end in Hannah Bergman and Kennedy Palmer. And of course you could just keep going on and on, because really Kiara O'Hearn had a great game, Van Scheidt had a great game. Like, the list just goes on and on. McGuire Fields came in clutch scenarios and had a great game. Very impressed with this Bethany team, and hopefully that means good things for the rest of this season as they look to go on a big run this year once again with a strong senior class. But we want to thank everybody for tuning into this broadcast. It's 8:30 p.m., so we'll send you on your way. Here from Weatherford, Oklahoma, this is Luke Young signing off, saying good night. We'll see you for the Bethany Softball Coaches Show tomorrow, and then a tournament later on this weekend. But once again, thanks to you guys. Thanks to Blake Nightingale, Simplify Tech, Evans Hardware, Ship It Sooner, Victory Mattress,
Trinity Endurance, and everybody else that helps make these broadcasts possible. And remember to go back and watch these games on GSN Sports and Talk once it's all said and done. We'll see you next time, folks. Have a great night, and as always,